wrestling fans, and welcome to the Pro Wrestling Locker Room. I'm your host, Big Bubba Luscious. Alongside me, the PWL Television Champion.
AVZ, baby, the PWL Television Champion, and don't you forget that. I'm never going to lose it. I am your champion. I am your co-host. I am the people's champion. That's right, the Starbucks superstar in the house today. But I'm not the only one in the house, Bubba Luscious.
Right.
Who else we got?
We've got some great guests tonight. We've got right here to my right, Lamario Star.
Big
of
flex.
Course, Big Flex.
Oh,
yes.
you can't even get all that bicep on the screen.
There you go.
Oh, whoa, peaks for weeks over here.
And
Woo,
then
that's
next to him, the referees. John Lowe.
I was about to say, we got names
John
now.
Lowe. Oh, John Lowe, of course, and Jason Green.
They're over here.
Thanks for having
I don't
us
know
on
why
the show
they're
again,
here.
Bubba.
They wanted they demanded to be on the show, the public forum, to discuss their concerns
I've heard a lot
about
of
Metro
talk about
Pro Wrestling
unionizing.
and their safety
heard a
at
lot of
Metro Pro Wrestling,
talk
which
about
they're
unionizing.
safe as they can be at Metro Pro Wrestling. We protect them from any kind of violence, unnecessarily violence, and things like that. So I don't know what your beef is, Jason and John. I think you guys are treated well at Metro Pro Wrestling.
I couldn't agree more.
I mean,
How many times has he been in the torture rack? How many times have I been full Nelson slammed?
Well, the question is,
Many.
how many times have you bought that upon yourself, though?
Exactly.
See, I had nothing to
Zero.
do with that.
Zero.
Your actions caused those
The
results.
last I heard was, get him, Mario.
What?
And that's all I heard.
Right.
And then I was done.
I think I said help him.
I woke up the next
Lamario.
day.
I told Lamario to help you up.
What?
So you might have heard different. I don't know.
Is there possibly video evidence of something like this?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think any of it exists,
proof.
unfortunately.
Well,
So,
we do have some video evidence today, do we not? Some kind of a video clip.
well, we have a
show.
clip, of course, but it's featuring Lamario Star in action
Of
against
course.
another Cobra Kai reject,
Which one is that?
Daniel Wolf.
Daniel Wolf.
The second in command of Cobra Kai, actually.
Yes.
So I thought it would be a little bit more of a fight, but
Not much.
Let's not bury the lead. Let's watch the
Not
match.
much.
yeah, we can watch the match. So
Let's
let's
see
go ahead
this.
and roll the match. And here we go at our new venue, by the way, the Canal River Council of the Arts, which is a phenomenal building. When you say AVZ,
Absolutely. Like the second level, a lot of people in there. The hot crowd.
now see this Lamario right there, just offering him a second
See, that
chance
was
to
kind of a
back
bad
out.
move from Wolf. You know, you don't want someone the size of Lamario to get close to you like that. You don't want
Right.
to close the distance. You want to use that
Oh.
speed. See, that's what's going to happen. Why would you tie up with Lamario Star? How do you
Right.
game Wolf? Use your strikes.
And he's supposed to
Create
be
the
second in
distance.
command of Cobra Kai.
Okay, there you go. Now the footwork is coming
The
into
second
play.
stooge, right after
Footwork's coming into
LJ.
play here. Stick and move. That's how it needs to. Okay, he tied up again. Silliness.
He doesn't learn. And where's LJ? Wait a minute. Do I see him at ringside? No, wait a
Nope.
minute. I don't see him nowhere to be found. I wonder why.
Well-
The great sensei. Not even nowhere to
Maybe
be
he thought
found.
that Wolf could handle this one on his own. So
He tried.
maybe it was that. Taking a breather here.
Yep.
Recollecting himself. Maybe a different strategy here. Maybe don't tie up
right.
the guy twice your size.
Well, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Maybe you should have thought about that from the beginning with the leg kicks. That can knot up one of those big muscles, and Lamario's like pretty quick there. Oh,
But you know the mosquito that's
Shots to
always
the body
buzzing
now.
around your head outside that mosquito.
back to the body.
That's what the wolf is right here, a little pesky mosquito.
Off the ropes.
Lamario is about to swat him.
Walking right into a brick wall on that
Right.
one. You should have stuck to those strikes, sticking and moving. Stop trying to close the distance. Wolf, you're going to pay for that. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Big shoulder.
Big shoulder tackle right there from Lamario Star with the greatest of ease.
And we
With that
have
momentum that Wolf built up, he actually kind of like hurt
And-
himself with that.
and referee John Lowe, as we speak,
Gotta get out the front.
officiating
That's
this
part of the
match.
rules.
Right? I think you do a
Here we
great
go.
job, John Lowe.
Oh,
I
he's
just want to
raking
say
his
that on
eyes. He's
air.
raking his eyes across. I like that kind of tactic. You know what? I do
Yeah.
kind of like that. You know,
John Lowe has no problem with them
you
raking the eyes, I
bend those
guess.
rules until like you're asked to stop.
Right.
Isn't that right, John?
That's correct.
There we go. That's right. Not too bad. You asked to let him out of the corner. Sometimes it doesn't go so well for the guy you let out of the corner. Sometimes that means one big suplex here.
That's
With the
right.
suplex right here, right?
That's right. That's right.
Suplex.
That's hang
right.
time.
Oh! The blood rushed to his head and
Wow, look at that. Round of applause for these
Yes.
people. That's nice.
Very impressive.
Yes.
You know, they should just be lucky to be breathing the same air as the Marios.
Not yet.
Realistically.
Not yet.
To breathe the same air. With their fat peanut butter and jelly fingers and their disgusting lungs from all that eating all that Burger King. They should feel lucky to be in the presence of Mario Star.
My presence is the present.
There we go. Oh, fighting back with Wolf here.
Oh, man.
Oh, back to the strikes.
wait a minute.
There you go. There he goes. Combo. Yeah, that didn't work the
back
first
down.
time. The definition of madness is to go back to something that didn't work the first time, thinking it's going to work, and that's what you get. You get dropped right on your butt there.
Yep.
Wolf should have known not to go after Lamario in that capacity, and you get beeled across the ring for your efforts.
Went for a ride.
We're talking about a fly there, right? Yeah. I like that. Let him sit here for a little bit. Let the anticipation build. Oh, was this not a one-way ticket? Does he get another flight?
He get a round trip.
It's a round trip. Oh, good. So let's see. Oh,
Wow.
Trip back
Almost
to the
out of the ring
Yikes.
on that one.
man, that looked like a rougher landing than a Spirit airline plane.
John Lowe
rough.
looks a little intimidated there.
I'm just
Well, I don't understand why he
concerned for
wouldn't.
the wrestlers.
There's no reason
Oh,
for him
okay.
to be scared. He's just a ref.
Right.
He's beyond reproach in there. Oh, another suplex perhaps? Up he goes. Oh,
Wait a
out the back door is Wolf.
Oh!
Drop kick to the back. He attacked him in the back. That's
Yeah.
He got
I
lucky.
couldn't see. I didn't
Yeah.
know idea that was
that's
coming.
coward's tactics.
Oh, man.
Back in.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Superman
I
punch.
felt that a little bit.
Yeah.
Here come the kicks to the side. And a roundhouse there. They call him Roadhouse, don't they? That might be why.
Yes.
But, you know, took a little bit of time to
Because he used to work at a
showboat
roadhouse.
and bang. That's the problem.
Now he's roadkill.
Right. Exactly. Roadkill.
That little bit of extra time that he took to showboat around and flex to the fans, that was time he could have been spent further attacking Lamario, and now look at that. Right on his back, took the full Nelson Slam too.
And,
What was that?
Oh,
He had him beat.
Oh yes,
He
you
kicked
thought.
out. He kicked out.
oh, he kicked out, did he?
Yeah, it looked like it from there. I don't know. Could be wrong. John Lowe seems
like a
nothing
little-
wrong with it.
seems like a
He was
little
looking
bit
for
of
us to
disrespect.
Add insult. Here we go.
Oh,
Yes.
Call for that bell, John. You trying to kill that guy?
Trying to see if he's tapping or not.
Oh, he's definitely tapping.
He's broken in half is what he is.
Oh, look at that. That's
And he
great.
lets him go. That was a good effort from Wolf there, but again,
Let's get
the
back
hot
to
dog
the
and then the show
studio.
button, that did him in.
Yeah, that was great.
Well, that's the problem, right? I mean, I don't know what LJ Lawrence is teaching these guys, but you can't be out there. You know, he gets an advantage over Lamario Star, which he hadn't had the entire match. And then what does he choose to do? He flexes in the middle of the ring. He does some of his karate poses.
Right.
In those moments, he should have been capitalizing on a potentially weakened Lamario Star. He goes to whip him once again. Hadn't been working the entire day, trying to go to the power game against the powerhouse. Boom, thrown in, full Nelson Slam, hits the pounce. 1-2, lets him back up in the torture rack.
Right.
What are you going to do? Hey, if that's the kind of attitude that LJ Lawrence takes against Lamario Star this weekend, I think that it's going to be over quicker than we realize.
Oh, wow. Well, you noticed LJ, like I said, nowhere to be found in that match.
He was training.
He was,
Oh,
He
he's
was at the
training?
dojo training.
Are
he
you sure
left
he's
this
not
guy out
doing
there,
poses?
and once Lamaro put on that torture rack, you didn't see LJ. Nowhere to be found.
Very
Of course.
interesting.
Because we went through everyone. Top Gun, gone. Iron Eagle, gone. Roadhouse, gone.
Now, I
Next
think-
is the big dog. LJ, last on the list.
I think it might be a whittle.
You can
And,
already,
yeah,
you
it's
can
more
already
or
cross
less
him out the
gone.
list.
Yeah, he's more or less gone, yes.
I think it's a matter of time. I mean, you took care of his students in a pretty
You know,
short
and
order.
we have some exclusive footage up on the Metro Pro Wrestling Facebook page of what happened to Mr. LJ backstage at the last wrestling show we ran into him at.
I
It was
remember
not
something
very
like that.
nice.
I think I was there
So
for
make
that.
sure you check it out on the Metro Pro Facebook page, and you'll see what Lamaro did to Mr.
So you
LJ.
have them attacking people from behind just so
What?
they're not at 100% for their match coming up.
Actually,
oh,
Is that
wow.
what
if
that
I may,
is?
I was there for the incidents in question.
Okay,
all
so
right?
we'll get an unbiased opinion
Yeah,
here.
unbiased, for
Yes,
sure.
Not like your
I am known for my
opinion,
honesty.
Jason.
I am a champion, and champions are always honest.
True.
Just like Mr. Hodge. Now, from what I saw, this Iron Eagle character was somehow, I think he used some kind of a slur. He was very rude in some way to Mr. Star.
Disrespectful.
Mr. Star took care of him.
Yes.
He gave him a free one-way ticket flight, boom,
Across the
over a couple
table.
of tables, and then LJ Lawrence attacked Mr. Star from behind.
Hey, don't forget, he also threw Mr. Wolf over that table, too.
Hey, but that was
Wolf,
self-defense.
2 for 1.
Wolf,
That
yeah,
was
two, both of them.
self-defense,
But they were plotting.
right?
They were plotting.
They
I heard them.
verbally assaulted him.
They were going to jump Lamario, which is not
They verbally
cool.
assaulted Lamario Star.
So-
And so he had to handle that as a preemptive strike. That's self-defense,
Right.
right? Preemptive
Yes.
strikes are self-defense,
Yes.
according to America, which we live in. Okay.
Right.
So as a result of that, LJ Lawrence attacks him from behind. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't go
It
so
didn't
well.
work that way.
Didn't
Yeah, it
really
go
look so
very
good
well.
at the end of that, but that's just Lamario taking out 3 guys.
Right.
3 guys. So I don't know.
Yep.
LJ's going to be in quite a little bit of a pickle
Right.
this weekend, I'd say.
And you know what? To be honest, like as you can see, I'm already representing.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
You know, for the fallen, as they say. I've already taken out 3. 1 more left on the list, and then that's it. Cobra Kai is done. They will die. Cobra Kai must die. They have to die. I can get that on to a new chapter. So this Saturday, LJ is going to be taken out just like each one of those right in the beginning.
All right.
Yep.
And I heard those shirts are half off at Walmart now. By
Oh,
the
really?
way. Yeah.
Well, I do
Cobra
actually have a
Kai's
question.
popularity has went from here to here.
way down.
I do
And
have a
after
question.
July 9th, it's going to be down here.
So, Lamario, you said that Cobra Kai must die. You've gotten through 3 of them. It's been about 3 months now.
Right.
Where did all this animosity towards Cobra Kai come from? Where's the hate? Do you just hate Pittsburgh, the black and yellow? Like, what's the deal?
No, you know what? To be honest, AVZ, I'm gonna say, I was just sick of them, just watching them
Yeah.
steady coming out, the little chants, yes. There's no mercy in this dojo.
Right.
I showed no mercy on them month after month, just to make an example out of them, thanks to Bubba.
Yep, that's
Bubba
right.
gave you the
and
motivation.
they promote gang violence. I'm
Gang
very
violence,
against
I
gang
agree.
violence, and they promote that.
I agree.
What do you say, Jason? Say
I
something
don't know.
smart
You
for
keep
once
on
down there. will
beat
ya?
me up every show.
Wait,
You gotta
come
watch
on.
it.
Whoa.
Yes.
Who beat you
Like
up?
I said, your actions are bought. You bought that upon yourself with your actions.
Now, I do want to start
Reactions.
asking.
Yes.
We should ask them a couple of questions. I mean, so, Jason, right? You said that you were beat up after a match, right?
Correct.
Now, who beat you up, and can you come up with any kind of motivation for such a thing?
Right. Why would we?
I was checking on an opponent that was hurt, and all of a sudden I was up in the air.
Wow.
Oh, you're
Now I
up in
heard
the
it was
air.
my
Wow.
back breaking.
Oh, wow.
you
During
were.
the match in question,
It was during the, yeah.
was it the winner of the match who did this?
Yes.
So then why would they want to do that?
I don't know.
You gave them the win.
Right, I
It
raised
was
their
fair and
hand.
square.
Wow, that sucks.
know.
Whoever did that, that
Weren't
guy's
you
not a good guy.
circulating some propaganda
a
at the last
heinous
show?
attack.
If I can ask you that.
Something like
heard-
Circulating some propaganda to the fans, harassing the fans to sign a petition.
Right, and a lot of the fans witnessed a lot of us referees getting beat up in previous months.
So you got some
very
and so,
signatures, you might
and so
say.
they were happy to sign a petition.
So you will be glad to say right here on air that you are trying to start a union in Metro Pro.
Correct.
Okay.
No, being a rep is a very
All right.
thankless job, and I understand that. I appreciate, every time that you guys look away for me to do, for me to win, right? So that being said, I've never personally put my hands on any of you guys. Would putting your hands on a ref negatively impact their ability to win matches down the line? Would you hold that bias against them, possibly?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, but it can cost them to be suspended,
Oh.
putting hands on a referee.
And suspended by
The
the
official.
promoter, right?
There you go.
Not the official, the promoter.
The
real
official.
man in charge.
No.
The official has a say-so.
Oh, okay. But the official would have to contact
the promoter.
and request the
Right.
suspension of the said wrestler.
Yeah.
So I have another question.
Okay.
So, in the past, I've watched, some WWE, some old WWF, some old territory wrestling as well. In some of the bigger matches, especially in matches where one of the individuals may be a little bit more prone to violence than others, more than one ref has been implemented. There's one on the inside
True.
of the ring
And one on the outside.
one on the outside. Now, the buddy system could be useful here.
Yeah, you might
what do you
travel
guys
in
think about
packs.
something like that?
Something maybe
Is that something, or do you
implement?
feel like that could create problems as one referee, one official could rule one way, and another official could see something else?
Right.
Right, and that's happened in the past.
Okay. So is that why? Would
That's why there's only one
official.
official in the ring at
Okay.
that time.
Okay. Can we talk about a little bit about July 9th, the show?
Let's do
coming
it.
up?
Talk about that.
We've got, of course, we got Lamario and LJ.
Mm-hmm.
LJ's last match.
Final chapter.
Then we have you defending this PWL Television Championship against
second time.
Joe DeMauro.
Hey, Joe DeMaro's a very, 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 very good wrestler. He's very
Yes.
impressive. He's one of the best. He traveled, like I said, I don't know if you saw my little conversational piece earlier. I know he made one as well where he didn't talk. That's
Right.
weird. What a mute. I don't understand.
I don't know, yeah.
Whatever. Joe DeMero, he's one of the best in Michigan, and you know that because he never wrestles in Michigan, right? All of the best people in Michigan, think about it, like Isaiah Bronner, he doesn't wrestle in Michigan. Why? Because Michigan fans suck. They suck. They really do. They don't deserve to breathe the air of successful people like myself, like Mr. Star. And Joe DeMero understands that. So go ahead and clap. Clap and cheer for Mr. Handsome, Mr. Knight Rider, Joe DeMero. Oh, he's so great. By the way, third most handsome guy in Metro Pro, next to myself and Mr. Hodge. You know, that's how it is.
Wait
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Mr. Star is the man. Mr. Star is a holder.
Oh,
There we go.
There-
All right, there you go.
recovery,
There you
He's in a
go.
different weight class.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway,
So you and Joe
Yeah.
locking it up on
Hey,
July
hey,
9th.
all I have to
Could be a
say-
new TV champ.
I don't think that that's really going to happen. Let's
could
be honest.
be.
Like, he's a very good
He's
wrestler.
very, very capable of winning
Joe
that
DeMero
belt.
wants to be television champion. I need to be television champion, okay? Like I said, I intend to win that by any means necessary. So I got a couple surprises.
And Joe's
up
kind of
my
the underdog
sleeper
in that
here.
match. And speaking of underdogs, we got the main event with Adam Wick versus Mr. Hotch versus KJ.
KJ Reynolds, that's a
KJ Reynolds,
surprising
yeah.
pick.
I mean,
That's
that's
a
right there.
surprising pick.
And, you know, Hotch has got to defend the belt against not only Wick, but KJ. And we all know how Adam Wick is. That guy's a psycho.
And now to bring up something that's kind of interesting, you have
Yes.
Adam Wick
Yes.
and you have KJ Reynolds.
KJ Reynolds.
Both of them are smaller than Mr. Hotch in this match.
True.
Mr. Hotch has been battling, well, in his last match, the Pope is a major heavyweight. He was much
Oh,
bigger.
yeah,
He was
definitely,
bigger
definitely.
than Mr. Hotch. He's
Yes.
a veteran. Now he's going against two opponents, both of them smaller. Adam, who he's very familiar with, and then KJ Reynolds, who might be the wild card in this to begin with.
Right.
Or, like, in
Could-
many ways, right?
Could we see Wick and KJ team up maybe
That's
against
what
Mr.
I'm
Hotch?
saying.
But
Could-
then when it
yeah.
comes down, only one of them can win the belt.
Or it could turn.
So
hey,
there you go.
It could turn into this. As far as power levels goes, I think the expected power levels of each of these wrestlers, the overall for KJ must be lower, right?
Yeah, I would
with
say,
the
yeah.
inexperience, with the
Right.
size difference.
Yes.
So what if this turns into who can pin him first?
Right. Yep.
It could turn into
be that. Yeah.
Which is kind of an unfair situation for Mr. Hotch since Mr. Wick has been in there with him as well. I should say Mr. Wick.
No, not Mr.
Yeah,
Wick.
he hasn't earned
Just
Mr. Wick.
Wick.
Just Adam.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just Adam.
So that'd be a great main event. And then we also got MM3 is going to be taking on one half of the MPW Tag Champs, TJ Meyer.
Hey, TJ's
Right there is a good
tough
match.
customer. He better not bring that crowbar into the ring. Refs, I'm looking at you guys. You better enforce that.
Right. You let TJ Meyer bring a weapon into the ring. He
never brings a weapon into the ring.
talk about being
Never
very
brings a weapon to the ring.
Then why does he bring it out to
Yeah.
you in the
What kind
of
first
advantage you
place?
giving
Any
this guy?
good official
Not
would
giving
say
him
that's
the
not
weapon.
allowed at ringside. A
I've
crowbar.
asked him that last show. He said he brings it for protection on his way to the ring.
So I bring him for protection to the ring. So technically he would be okay, right?
Nobody wants to attack
There you
him.
go.
Yeah, but nobody wants to
How
attack
do you
him.
know that? There might be.
Hey, after the few, the
I am like
recent
a- I am like a
Supreme Court
crowbar.
decisions,
I'm
I
thick
feel
and
like
black
Bring
and all that.
protection with
Yeah,
me
he's the
everywhere I
crowbar,
go.
right?
If you know what I'm talking about, protect your mama.
Okay, and then also, well, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, isn't there a tag team match coming
Pick
up
a
in there
favorite.
too?
Well, pick a favorite. MM3 or TJ. Pick one.
I have to pick a favorite.
Yeah.
It's MM3.
MM3.
TJ may be a champion, but MM3 is a legend. He's a Michigan legend. He's a part of the Monroe dynasty.
Right.
Who beats MM3? Who has pinned MM3 clean in the last 2 years? I bet you can
Right.
count on your fingers how many people have done that. So I think MM3 is going to take care of business here. I think it's going to be a very good match. I think it's going to be a very close match. But I think short of that crowbar coming into play, we're going to see a victory from MM3.
Right. And we also have Top Gun, speaking of Cobra Kai, taking on Brother Ultra from the congregation.
Hey, that's a pick-em, man.
And right now, the congregation's on my good side. I must say,
Yeah.
me and Lamar like the congregation. They've
Yeah.
done nothing to upset us yet.
How's
And hopefully
Gunn's
they
ankle? Can he even still walk?
won't. Right.
Well, it's going to be a very
did-
interesting matchup.
yes.
I mean, it's the
And he was the
striking,
first. He was the
power
first
finesse.
casualty of the Lamario Cobra Kai war. And
Sure
look,
was.
he's still injured.
Sure
And that
was.
he was the first victim. And that was a while ago, and he's still hurt.
Right.
And
Better
then
bring
we've
those
got
crutches.
mixed tag team action as my other dude Tanner Nix.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, teams up
I
with
like that
Heather
guy.
Blue.
Like her, too. She's awesome.
Yes, to take on
Big fan.
Iron Eagle and Kenzie.
Ew.
Iron Eagle, another Cobra Kai.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew, Iron Eagle.
Yeah.
Right.
Boo, Kenzie.
Boo.
Yeah.
Both
Boo,
of them.
both of
They
them.
both were
Right.
victims.
Yeah. They, I know what? They deserved it. That's what I heard. So, yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Right.
However, I think it's clearly in the advantage of Mr. Nix, Tanner, and Miss Blue,
Yes.
Heather.
Right.
So,
At least Heather was smart enough to know which side to be on.
that's absolutely
right.
right.
So we got to give
Might
her
have
that
to throw
much.
in muscle and mayhem.
We'll see if those two get what's coming to them.
Right. And then also we have, this is a veterans match because everyone in this match has been around for years, is Jamie Cox and Gutter teaming up to take on the Threat.
That's going to be a very interesting matchup
Right.
there. You know, there's a lot of experience in that ring. I think there's going to be a lot of technical wrestling going on in that matchup, and I think they might put on a clinic as far as that goes.
Now that could go, either way. Also, Soul Taker will be in attendance, and I'm sure he's
God
gonna
knows what he's gonna do.
destroy somebody on that show.
Now, I have a question. Is he part of
The congregation, yes.
Is he the leader?
Now you'd have to ask Pastor Mo that.
So that would make Pastor Patterson the
Yes.
leader then, yes?
Yes.
Right. I
Oh,
would say
okay.
Pastor Patterson is the leader, yes.
I see.
The Soul Taker is the muscle of the
How,
group,
how
obviously.
does Soul Taker feel about, the attempts to recruit the Pope on the last show?
He hasn't spoke on it. He
hasn't
doesn't
spoken-
speak on a lot of
Maybe
things,
he
though.
should
So
speak. Oh, but when you hand him, I'm like, he sure does speak.
He does.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, I think he might have a couple opinions about that
Right.
going forward.
And then also in the pre-show match, we have Brother Dante taking on the man that Lamaro just decimated. We just watched, Daniel Wolf. So congregations represented, July 9th, Cobra Kai, Muscles of Mayhem. We got a lot of groups
And
there.
most importantly, AVZ.
And AVZ.
That's right.
most-
And the
yeah.
referees.
Oh, the refs will sure be there. I
About
sure hope
almost
so.
all the
It's
referees.
like we don't have names.
Almost all the referees because with Jason Green trying to start a union, I got no other choice but to
You saw what I
suspend
did
him.
to that clipboard last time.
Suspend me.
Took
Yeah.
it right out of that lady's
Lamar,
hand
Lamar, I hear that.
and broke it.
Right. And I have no other choice but to suspend you for 60 days. How
60
about
days.
that?
Well, you know what? I
Try to
can
organize
take
a
this
union, I'll
60
show
days.
ya.
That's going to be a good
Summer
vacation. For me.
vacation.
Oh,
I'm going
good
to take a nice
vacation.
summer
Enjoy
vacation
it.
of
Oh,
60
it's without
days.
pay. I forgot to tell you.
What? Without pay?
Oh, wow.
There you go.
What?
How about you, John Lowe? You got something to say about
What-
that?
what about my
You look
5
like, wait a
kids?
minute. Yeah, John
I
Lowe
got
looks
5
like
kids
he's
to
got
feed,
something to
Bubba.
say about that. And we know, John, you got that little wife and kids at home
You got
counting on
5
that
kids.
money.
You better keep
So
it close.
you might want to
got-
think
City
twice.
Use protection? That's
I
ridiculous.
have 5 kids with 4 baby mamas. How am I going to
Oh, my
afford that?
Oh,
You're done.
wow.
I'm done
I
talking to
didn't
you.
know
I'm
about
talking to
the
John
four.
Lowe right now, and I know John Lowe wants to say something real bad, but
know
he's
what?
going to sit there and be quiet
Well,
because
John,
he knows that he needs that
Wouldn't
money
make-
from Metro Pro
Wouldn't
Wrestling.
that make John Lowe
Yeah.
the new head
Senior
referee?
official for
Okay.
that. So, John, there you go. You could either go
got
two ways
promoted.
on this. You could either join your buddy in suspension or get a little promotion for the next couple of
Now, I
months.
do have to say this.
Yes.
I know John pretty well, okay?
Yes.
John isn't just a referee.
Yes.
He is trained as a professional wrestler.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is. So, I would suggest that if someone were to try to lay their hands on Mr. Lowe,
Yeah.
they might find themselves with their butt on the mat.
Oh, even Mr. Lamario Star?
Well, I don't want to get
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
I don't want to get
That's
crazy.
what
So
I-
you're
I
admitting
noticed
that
you didn't get to the end of that clip of my match because
Yeah.
he got up, took that full Nelson slam.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, wow.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
This
should have
why
watched
we-
that.
So you are admitting
As
to letting
referees.
him
We
beat
didn't
up on
see it.
referees.
If we didn't see it, then it didn't exist. And we
But
didn't
he
see it.
did
I
just say
didn't see
something
it.
about it.
Yeah, he
Well,
just did say
I,
something.
I think I did. I
He's
think
having a
maybe,
memory lapse.
maybe.
Muscle deniability,
I don't know. I don't recall that.
hearsay, objection hearsay. That
Right.
said,
There you go. You should be a lawyer.
that said,
There
I
you go.
have seen Mr. Lowe in the gym more frequently since the attack. I've seen him practicing a little bit more
Oh.
since that, and
There you go, Mr. Green. Maybe you should follow with John Lowe. Hit the
That could be a
gym,
problem. I
train,
don't
and be
know.
a wrestler. That way you can defend yourself.
So, John has had to sit here in silence as things have been said about him. I want him to
Yes.
speak on his own. Like,
Okay.
how do you feel about this?
I will allow him to speak. Go ahead.
Well, the thing is, it's wrong for him to get suspended for basically doing his job and attempting to protect all the other wrestlers underneath him.
Well, there's going too far in trying to unionize people. I mean,
Right,
think about
yeah,
the
that's
corporate
way
interests.
too far.
Think about the corporate interests.
Corporate,
Yeah,
that's-
union. Then next
most
you want me to
corporate
pay your
companies have
insurance
unions.
and everything else, and forget
Yeah, the
that.
bad ones. Like, what?
Right there, you go.
Auto industry?
Yeah.
Remember Jimmy Hoffa? You don't want to end up
Get
like
who
that.
Oh,
Jason
oh.
Green.
Whoa, look at that.
Still don't know where he's at.
Yeah, exactly. So remember, that's where union gets you. Next time you want to bring it up. Next time it'll be worse than what happened to Jimmy Hoffa
We didn't-
because I will
we-
turn Lamario loose on you full blast.
That's
We
right.
did interrupt
I mean,
Mr.
I'll let
Lowe.
him destroy you.
Continue.
Well, I'm going to say one more thing. There's only so much you can do to a cornered animal.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Now, John, we have seen you as a referee multiple times. You are currently the senior ref. Is there any world where we could see you don the spandex tights and come on out there and take on someone as a wrestler within this within Metro Pro Wrestling?
Yeah.
Well, that is up to Bubba here.
We'll see.
Depends on how far
Like
you
I
get
said,
pushed, it seems.
either Bubba's
That's it.
really happy, you can keep Bubba really happy, or you can make Bubba really mad. And Jason Green just saw what happens when you make me mad. Suspended. But anyways, we got to wrap it up here. So for me, for the PWL Television Champion AVZ,
Greatest in the world, baby. Next
for
to
Mr.
Hodge.
Big Flex, Lamario Star, referee John Lowe, and former referee Jason Green, we'll catch you next time.